Ichi. Nana. Acts 2-3. When heaven set hearts on fire? The power of Acts 2-3. Tongues. A fire. What really happened at Pentecost? The fire that ignited the church, and there appeared unto them cloven tongues like as a fire, and it sat upon each of them. Acts 2-3 KJV. What if God's presence didn't whisper but ignited the spiritual fire within us? Acts 2 records a moment when heaven touched earth, and nothing was ever the same. Our reading today says, there appeared unto them cloven tongues like as of fire, and it sat upon each of them. This wasn't symbolic imagination, it was divine manifestation. The disciples were waiting, praying, and expecting. Then suddenly, God's Spirit arrived not quietly, but powerfully. Fire in Scripture represents purification, power, and God's presence. Just as fire fell on the altar in the Old Testament, fire now rested on God's people. Notice something remarkable. The fire didn't fall on the building, it fell on each person. God was no longer dwelling in temples made by hands. He was filling his people. The phrase, it sat upon each of them, tells us this wasn't temporary emotion. It was a settling, a commissioning, a transformation. These same disciples who once hid in fear now stood boldly in faith. The fire of God didn't just warm them, it empowered them to speak, to serve, and to witness. Pentecost reminds us that the church was not born in strategy, but in spirit-filled obedience. Today's life lesson, God still desires to ignite hearts, not just inspire moments. If God's fire could rest on them, he can still ignite us today. Thank you for joining us today for this inspirational Bible study. We specialize in Bible study shorts here at the Worldwide Ministries. Become a channel member today by subscribing, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.